Hey everyone, it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new video. I wanted to create some really fun and happy cards with the Simon Says Stamp July 2024 card kit because it is so happy. There are so many bright colors and fun stamps, some foiling products, brand new cardstock, and so much more. So why don't I dive on in and show you the cards I made, and all of them are simple and easy to do, and I hope you're inspired to create with them because this was a lot of fun to put together. So I'm going to start first with one of the foil transfer cards that you get in the kit. This is an acetate foil transfer card, and I'm going to run this through my mini Mink machine inside of a Gina K Designs carrier sheet. Now you also get foil with your kit, and I'm going to use that foil to foil this design that says Happy Day. This is actually from a collection of foil transfer sheets that Simon has called Retro Arcs, and I actually do have that pack as well, so I'm going to make two of these cards. So I'm going to go ahead and put the foil and my sheet inside of the carrier sheet, and you always want for this the pretty side of the foil facing up. Then you can go ahead and run it through your Mink machine or a laminator. I like to use the setting of 2 for mine. Also in the kit are these brand new Bold Brights color blend cardstocks from Simon, and I'm really partial to these because I actually created them for Simon. I've designed all of the color blend cardstock collections, and they're so much fun to put together. So I'm going to use these today for the background of my cards. So this is the foil transfer after you've peeled off the foil, and that gives you this really great bold design, which will look fantastic on top one of the color blend cardstocks. So for this card, I'm going to use the teal one, but I'll also make a second card using one of the pink colors. Also in the kit, you get a clear bag, and we're going to use this to make an edge-to-edge shaker. It's one of my favorite card types to make, and I'm going to cut that clear bag down so it's a little bit larger than my A2 card panel. This is the color blend cardstock. And I'm going to cut this so that way I get 2 sheets, so I can make 2 cards with this acetate. So by cutting off all of the edges to separate those 2 layers of plastic, that gives me now 2 sheets that I can make 2 shaker cards from. And I do this a lot. You can also use stamp packaging that's left over from your stamp sets. I've used that as well too for these edge-to-edge shakers, and it works just as good. I'm covering the edges of my color blend cardstock on the back side with some Terrific tape from Simon, and I'm covering all 4 sides, but I'm only going to remove the release paper from 3 of those sides. I'm leaving that 4th side still intact for now, so that way I can go ahead and use that as my final edge to close the pocket that we're creating for our edge-to-edge shaker. So you're seeing me fold the edges of the plastic into that adhesive and around my cardstock, so that's forming that really nice pocket that we can fill with sequins. And you get an entire pack of mermaid sequins from Simon Says Stamp, which are brand new, in your kit. And I use those to make my shaker. And then after I filled the shaker to my heart's content, then I went ahead and removed the release paper from that final edge, folded the plastic into it, and then cut off any excess so I could trim it up. And that gave me that really fun pocket that I can close my sequins inside of. Now, of course, because our foil design is on a clear acetate sheet, I am going to be able to glue this on top of my shaker. So I'm just going to put some liquid glue around the edges and then a little bit in the middle there just to go ahead and give it a good place to bond. And then I can glue that straight down on top of my shaker panel. I just love how that foil design looks so good on top of this background with those sequins trapped inside. And of course, because it's clear, you can see through all of this beautifully. There are some floral embellishment stickers included in the kit, which I will use to decorate the front of my shaker. So that was the teal version. Now let's make another one with a slight twist. There's this star lattice embossing folder that's included in your kit, also brand new, and I'm going to use that embossing folder to go ahead and emboss one of the color blend papers. These color blend papers emboss beautifully, and I just love the dimension that this adds. It's going to look great behind this panel, which I'm going to again use as a shaker. So just like I did the other card, I made that shaker pocket. This time I did fill it with some yellow sequins I had in my stash left over from another project. So I'm going to use those up to fill up my shaker, and then I'll close those sequins inside. So that gives me that really great little pocket of goodies. This will look really pretty against that pink and yellow panel that I picked out. And then just like I did for the first card, I glued my Happy Day acetate sheet on top. So that gave you that really nice, beautiful foil, and then those fun sequins inside with the awesome texture of that embossing folder. I love the bright and happy foil that I used here from the kit, which is the yellow foil. It's just a perfect contrast to these beautiful color blend cardstocks. Alright, so now let's do a little bit of stamping. There is a great stamp set in this kit. It's called Sunny Smiles. There are coordinating dies for this set. I don't have them, so throughout the video I'll be using some alternatives to cut my images out. I'm going to stamp this 3-piece sun with different colors of positively saturated ink, starting first with Mandarin. Then I brought in the second stripe, and that's going to be inked up with Zest, a nice bright color of yellow. I really like this color, and that's going to look good in between then the peachy color that I'm going to add on top, and that's with Melon. That finishes off this sunburst really nicely, and I like the modern feel of this. It's very bold and geometric, and I think that's really fun. So like I said, I don't have the coordinating dies for this set, but I did find a circle die in my stash that's going to work perfect to cut this down. So I ran this through my die cut machine so I could get that really nice arc around the sun. And then I'm just going to trim the excess off with my paper trimmer from Tim Holtz to clean it up. Looks really nice, which finishes it off perfectly. On this card, I'm going to use this yellow sheet of color blend cardstock. And originally I thought I was going to put the sun at the bottom, but later I changed my mind. But I did want to emboss this sheet as well with that star lattice pattern. I think that looks really cool, although this time I did the reverse. Instead of it being embossed, I actually have it debossed, which is a really neat look unto itself. So here's where I decided I wanted to put the sun in the center, and I'm going to keep it clean and simple, again leaning into that modern look by just adding a single sentiment along the bottom underneath that sun. So this is one of the greetings in the kit stamp set, and I'm prepping the surface of some black cardstock with a powder tool prior to stamping, and for this I'm using some clear embossing ink from Simon Says Stamp to do that. I want this to be a nice bright white sentiment, so I'll use Simon Says Stamp Fine Detail embossing powder to sprinkle on top, and then with my heat tool I'll go ahead and set that. I always like heating the back side of the paper first before bringing that to the front, just to help get a better embossed impression. I'm popping the color blend panel, which we embossed, on top of some white cardstock, and then I'm also popping up the sun. Now for the sentiment, I don't want it to be as dimensional, so I'm actually going to use some thin black foam squares from Simon Says Stamp to pop this up, which is about half the dimension of some standard foam, which is a really great in-between size. I did use some of those same floral sticker embellishments that are included in the kit to add a bit of fun to this sun, and it also adds that nice little sparkle. I did enhance that with some of those mermaid sequins that are included in the kit. I popped a couple of those around the flowers just to make a little trail, and that complemented those really nicely. To adhere them down, I am using some craft tacky glue and my place and score tool from Simon Says Stamp to get those adhered. So check it out. I love the glossiness of those color blend cardstocks, by the way. It really makes the colors stand out beautifully. And that star lattice embossing folder is just so much fun to work with. In fact, I had to use it again. So here we go. As I mentioned earlier, there is so much in this kit, including this holographic rainbow cardstock that you get in the kit. So I used that star lattice embossing folder to emboss this holographic rainbow cardstock, which looks amazing. And again, I'm making an edge-to-edge shaker card. So just like I did for the other cards, I put adhesive around the edges, made my pocket, and then on that open end, I'm going to go ahead and fill it with some sequins. Again, using those mermaid sequins. These look really good with almost everything. And I thought this looked awesome on top of the holographic cardstock. So I filled that up, closed up my pocket so that I could trap those sequins inside. And by the way, I'm using the new Tim Holtz recoil scissors for both fussy cutting and also for regular paper trimming, and they're amazing. Really, really easy to use and super easy on your hands. I've really enjoyed working with them. Now there is a die included in this kit called You Brighten My Day, and this sentiment looks so cute. I just love how it die cut from the color blend cardstock, and I was having a hard time deciding what I wanted to use. I chose two different ends of the color blend, one that was a little bit lighter and then one that was a little bit darker. And I wanted to play around and see which one I liked best. In the end, I chose the darker version. I liked how that stood out over my background, so I'll save the other one for another project. So that's going to go on my card along with a sun image. So this image is from the stamp set. I'm inking it up with that Zest ink. And then here's where I brought in those recoil scissors of the detail version to fussy cut this out. Really simple to do. It's really just making little triangles, but again, there are coordinating dies if you want to get them. They're a separate purchase from the kit, but a great add-on. I have links to that below in the video description if you're looking for them. So I popped that sun and the sentiment on top of my card with foam tape, and then I did pull out these cloud dies. These are actually from Lawn Fawn. They're one of my absolute favorites, and they're just a simple little cloud that I can use to put around my sun. But you can use any cloud dies you have. You don't have to have these particular ones. But that finished off the card. Those clouds were cut from some glitter cardstock, so it adds just that little touch of sparkle to the card, which I think is super cute. And in this photo, you can see the holographic rainbow envelope that you also get in the kit. I am definitely mailing this card with that envelope. It looks so cool together. Well, I hope you were inspired by all of these cards that I shared today. They're easy, they're fun, but they're super happy and bright. They're gonna make anybody's day. So I hope that you enjoyed and got some ideas on how you can use this new kit from Simon Says Stamp, the July 2024 kit. I have links to the kit below along with all the other supplies that I'm using today, so you can find it all there. And you can also find those same details on my blog if you're watching this video there. Thanks so much for tuning in today, friends. I can't wait to come back and share more with you all. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for stopping by.